Alright, so today we're going to make a cappuccino. First, notice how I've removed the basket from the machine. It was already sitting in it. It has to stay in the machine to keep the basket hot. That's the only way you'll get the espresso for a cappuccino or a latte to brew at the temperature that it's supposed to brew at. So leave that basket attached to the machine at all times. Next, we'll just take it and you're going to push this against this button here. These are already preset to the amount of grams that the espresso is supposed to grind to, so do not touch any of these buttons or the dial. If you notice that it's not making it correctly, then let us know and we'll correct that for you. You'll insert it into this and then use this to tamper. And you want to put some elbow grease in it. And make sure that when you do it, you're not doing it too much on this side or too much on this side, that you're trying to remain as flat and level as possible. And before you insert it into the machine, it's very important that you're wiping the grind from the edges and from around the top. When you put grinds into the machine, it messes with the machinery inside of it. So once that's clean, you can put it back in. I've already put a little bit of hot water to get this hot, because again, the goal is to keep everything as hot as possible while you're making your cappuccino, your espresso, or your latte. While that's brewing, I've already got hot water in here as well. Again, we're trying to keep the cup hot, the pitcher hot, the basket hot, everything hot to make sure that it's brewing at the right temperature. While the espresso is going, we can go ahead and start making our froth milk. We are going to be making a cappuccino today. You want to go a little bit under the 6-ounce line of water. These are about 7.5-ounce cups. And then you'll press this button. When you're frothing the milk, you want it to be as quiet as possible. Also, you want the wand to be as close to the top of the milk as possible, because that's what's going to get you your froth. If we were making a latte, then I would put the wand all the way down to the bottom, because I don't need as much froth, I just need steamed milk. See how it's completely silent now? Alright, and then it has an auto stop function. When that's done, you'll tap this real quick, get the excess milk out, take hot water, and wipe it immediately. And take a look at our bubbles here. Some of them are kind of big, so I'm going to give this a quick tap. And that'll give us those nice small bubbles for froth that we like. Pour the espresso in. Pour the milk in. Give it a light tap for cinnamon. And that is how you make a cappuccino. And on a final note, when you're done, take this out, dump it in here, and run this. You want to make sure there's no more brown water in between your making the drinks. So rinse that completely, reattach it to the machine, and ready to serve. See you with the member.